It's time for an off-season hypercar race with NRT here at Daytona. Qualifying will start in a moment. Thanks for tuning in.
Good luck.
Good luck, lads.
Okay.
Good luck. What to do again tonight?
Ah, that was a fluke. I doubt it.
You never know.
Yeah, they're all going to take the fuel out now.
You in the bimmer, Noodle?
Exit's clear, don't cross the white line. Alright Marty, we've got 19 minutes to set a lap. Your brakes are cold, be careful. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Hey G-Bear, how's it going, man? Good evening, sir. Hope you're doing okay. I've been tinkering with settings again, so do let me know, hopefully, that my mic sounds alright still. some weird issues the other day. Oh, fucking hell. That's fucked it already. Hey, Abaddon. No worries, you're on time. Frano, hello. So, I was fractionally quicker than Noodle and got the quickest time in practice, but as you can see, I'm already making big mistakes. I think maybe my tyres weren't in the right window, maybe. Hopefully we'll be fighting at the pointy end today.
The leader's just done a
Yeah,
132.1.
Forgot to put it back in quali mode.
You're running last.
Need to just get a bank on the board, really. This feels slow already. Plenty of time. I am in the Porsche, yes. I think it's the only one of these I've driven. I haven't tried the other cars.
You're locking your right front into International Horseshoe.
So the strat today is tyres and fuel are normal. So fuel should make the distance. It's only a 35-minute race, but you've got to change 2 tyres minimum, which I don't like doing, but it's about 8 seconds quicker than changing all 4. So I've set 2 alternate strats up for just fronts and rears. I don't really want to be doing that, but if I can look after them, I will do that. Not sure what my practice time was, but I'll have to go again. The caddy does well. Yeah, there's a few on track, I think. I'm not sure what JK's in.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. P3, that lap time was 132.7.
Could have run out of the RS, I think, but need to keep going. Knew I was going to lock up there. No big deal.
Your rear brakes are hot. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot. You're locking your left front, braking for turn 6.
Rears are getting hot. I am going to run out of juice. And I'm going to probably get obstructed. Whoa!
Car left, clear left.
20-minute quali, got plenty of time. It'll let me go. Please let me go, thank you. I got TC on 2 right now. I'm not sure if that's the right thing to do, but rear tyres keep getting very hot.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
How much brake pressure? Probably too much. Not sure. So I was fishing around in the TT setups earlier, and then I realised I already had a setup for this car. We won here on this exact same combo. Well, maybe not exact same, maybe it was a longer race. But there was some of the usual quickest lads here, but think people were struggling with the ERS. So I'm back on that setup. I'm just trying to trust it. I've not looked at all the settings too much. Oh shit, someone coming up very quick from behind. Let's get out of the way.
The guy behind has just done a 132.1.
Yeah, my setup was on about 5 or 6. That's the main thing I've changed. Lowered it to 2. I mean, I was practicing on 0, and then the rears just got really hot. So I'm on 2 now, just for safety's sake. Why am I so slow, man? Were they all sandbagging in practice? Too late on the fucking brakes.
Seen right front locking into turn 5.
Yeah, I'm not on load cells. Just a stiff spring, which I think over the months is getting softer and softer. I've got the, forget if they're called CRP or SRP light. Like the cheap Moser pedals. It is next on my list to upgrade. But Moser have just announced the some new V2 pedals.
P5.
So I might have to wait till they're actually out. I'd like to know how much those active pedals are. They've showcased some active pedals.
10 minutes to go. That's 10
And they
minutes
look
left.
really cool. I don't know if it's just a module you can bolt onto the back of your normal pedals, but yeah, they look really cool. Hey Barry. I don't understand how I'm a second and a half off. Fucking twat. Like I said, we were quickest in practice, but maybe people weren't
Rear
doing
tyres are
full
hot.
quali
Your rear
laps.
tyres are getting hot.
Yeah, see? 110. Something's not right. No, like and subscribe. Cheers, mate. Shit. What am I doing, man? I'm just gonna go again. Fuck it. Help our Tinas brake more efficiently, yeah. There was an update 2 weeks ago. Oh, it's from well before then, dude. Well before. But like I said, I mean, I was quickest in practice, so I can't see a problem with it.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
What did they update 2 weeks ago?
Cold tyres all round.
Was it? That wasn't a physics update, was it? I would have presumed that if the update changed the way cars handle, that they normally delete the setups and time trials, don't they? Only a minor one, yeah. had to check what my brake pressure was on, but kind of used to it now. I am running out of time now though. Really enjoyed Barry's stream last night, who's on ACC at Watkins Glen. Really good race. I'm sure all of you do, but if any of you lot don't follow Barry already, you should do.
You're looking your right front going into International Horseshoe.
Oh, fucking hell, come on. I might get held up here again.
You're looking your right front into turn 5.
Ah, this guy's gonna... Well, I don't want to ruin his lap. See what we can do. Nah, this is going to totally screw me.
Car right, clear right.
He bailed. Ah, no, fuck my lap. Bollocks. Right, we can keep going. Got half my ERS still. Shit. Follow me to get to brake more efficiently. Yes. If you want to brake more efficiently, follow Barry. Although I'm following Barry, I'm not sure why it's not helping. It's not working, Barry.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
I need this lap. Only 4/10 though. Oh, please don't. Please, please, please. That must have compromised his lap, right? Going over that line? Come on. Bit of slipstream, maybe.
Your rear brakes are hot. Your front brakes are getting a bit hot. Good lap. That's your best in the session. That lap was at
Well, it didn't help.
132.2.
I haven't improved. Well, I did improve, but I'm still 5th, I think. Cancel each other out. Yeah, that's probably it. Oh shit.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Have I got bumper damage? Oh, you... Thank you. Didn't see that. That will affect it, won't it? Twats. I looked after I'd hit the wall. I didn't notice that. Bollocks. Come on, come on. Running out of time. I mean, I'm at the pointy end, kind of. I think my time in practice just got my hopes up quite a bit. I was like, oh, I'm quick in these. Maybe not.
They're all clear. Stay behind the line.
I don't see where I'm going to find a second. But having no damage is a good start.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Only going to get time for one flyer.
Car left, left.
Right, take that off. I mean, I'm only 3/10 off Noodle at the minute. Him and JK are both still going.
Anyone else get disconnected?
No, mate. I hope you can get back on. Oh, look at that. Fucking shit. No, that's it.
The leader's just done it on 31.0. Seen right front locking into International Horseshoe.
Oh, there was two other people that left as well, actually, yeah. Have we still got the regular driver? I mean, the auto kick thing on?
No, it shouldn't be.
Well, if Mr. Moore can rejoin, he'll be starting at the back. So we've got the usual rabble. We've raced this guy, I think you can see his name, yeah, a couple times. Tony Andy, and then don't know this guy, Chris, of course. Grob Schlachter, Cyborg, Machinations, and Safety Car. Who hasn't set a time? When you said that the first time, I fucking pissed myself. It's such a simple little joke, Barry, but I absolutely pissed myself. I think it was you, wasn't it? You were like, man, the safety car hasn't set a time. P5 ain't bad. Yeah, I don't know what time I got in practice. Was I into the 131s, maybe? Yeah. I bet these four were just all sandbagging during practice. But JK and Debline both in the Cadillac. Front row. Noodle in the BMW, I believe.
That's the end of the session. P5.
Can't always tell. No, that's the Beamer in front, isn't it? Noodle's in the Caddy as well, I think.
2 minutes, everybody, or are we ready to go, or what?
It's up to Mr. Moore. You gone for a piss yet, mate?
I won't get in now.
Come on, get in,
Oh,
man.
what? Damn it. Sorry, man.
That's alright. Oh, good one.
Yeah,
Shall we go then?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
People get disconnected.
Yeah.
No internet drop or anything. Just kick me out, yeah.
I can't press continue button now either.
Oh, bollocks.
Something's not right there.
Is this where you can go in the control panel, maybe, and auto advance?
Can try it on a sec.
Thanks, mate. A fake dead zone at top end of your brake.
You can't add people right there, can you?
Don't think so.
Well, that would just be the same as lowering my brake pressure, wouldn't it?
You might get a chance to get more if this lobby's bugged.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
The restart, just race only.
No working.
No wookie wookie.
Balked. I like that.
Yeah, wouldn't adding a dead zone just like not give me my last bit of brakes?
Oh,
P5,
no.
Hey,
34
nice.
minutes. Pit window opens after 1 minute.
Careful on the banking at the start, lads. It's a standing start.
How many laps?
22, I think. I'm in the Porsche. I'm putting 90 litres for 23 laps, but that should be way more than enough. Remember, there is a pit, so you can throw some fuel in if you need it.
Okay, yeah, nice one.
2 tyres minimum. Do I? Which way? Do I have to compensate and steer to the right at the start? I can't remember. On bankings. Strat. So I'm going to stick with drive for now.
How many people got disconnected then?
Just me, I think. Another couple left, but they might have just been leaving.
No, well, I'm looking at it.
That's alright. Is what it is. Good cars as well, shame.
Yeah, struggling myself, but yeah.
So my brake pressure is on 85, which is actually quite low. These days I have been going a bit higher than that, but I'm going to leave it where it is.
Good luck, guys.
What am I forgetting? We're all good.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh, so we are the quickest Porsche. Maybe it's not the quickest car.
35 minutes. Okay, Marty, be ready. Green, green, green. On your right. Clear right.
Noodle behind me.
Fucking, I got a little tap from somebody behind. I got suspension damage.
Wank.
Overtake me. For some reason it's saying I had to return a position.
Okay, Marty, the pit window is now open.
Yeah, there's a couple of questionable races.
Hello.
Hi. T-Nez.
Wide, 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 wide. Shit.
You're out of track limits there.
Back to the fiery depths with you, evil noodle. You cannot defeat my quali mode. Oh, wait. Slipstream.
He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth. P4. Car left.
Oh, no. Really
Clear
sorry,
left.
Noodle. You okay, man? Well
There's an
avoided.
incident in turn 1. It looks like evil. You're locking your left front going into turn 1. You're spinning your right rear coming out of turn 1.
Yeah, I missed my braking point by about 100 yards.
Yeah, I seen.
How did I not kill my tyres right there? And we're still in 4th. Where's Noodle? So I've put Noodle right back now. I'm just stressing, I'm pushing, my nerves are going, my heart's pounding. Why? I've done like 300 races and I feel more nervous than normal. That was V-Paul, that was. It just feel very slidey.
The next car is AJ.
Where
Pay
is he?
attention
He's
to
in
track
eighth
limits,
now.
please, Marty.
Really sorry, Nude.
Don't worry about it, carry on, right?
He managed to avoid me, and he's obviously put the anchors on, and it's turning him into a spin as well. Got away without any damage somehow. And I think I've just flicked the boring race switch, and I'm on my own.
The leader has just done a 133.6.
Yeah, I have. Sorry, yes, I have. Put it on 4.
Your rear brakes are starting to overheat. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
No, they're not. So I do know how to do T1. I want to race with the quick boys. I don't want to be on my own anymore. This happens to me a lot. I know that the spins put me back.
Seen right front locking into turn 5. Rear tyres are hot. Your rear tyres are getting hot.
You know, being at the pointy end of the midfield, but not quite quick enough to keep up with the top 3 or 4, is just the story of my
The
fucking
gap
life.
to P5 behind is increasing. It's now 5.1.
Yeah, maybe quicker than average, Barry, but not quick enough to recatch them, I don't think. If we can just try and use our ERS cleverly, try not to forget it, try not to drain it like I normally do.
New fastest lap for now, 133.1. The guy ahead's lap time is at 133.4.
This lap, what is it, 8.5 seconds.
Good lap.
This,
That's your quickest today. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 50 Celsius.
Took me out 3 times.
Just hit the wall. 3
Rubbish
times.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
You're locking your
Oh,
left
no,
front,
JK's
braking
off.
for turn 1.
Definitely 2 times. I'm not sure if
Clear
it's the
left.
first one.
What's his name?
Gioak.
Oh yeah, I know the one, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
If he's being a knob, one of us can kick him, hopefully.
I think Chris, you got rights as well.
Not sure. Yeah, Chris, try /kick space and then his name.
Don't I need the NRT tag on because I haven't got it on?
No. Hopefully you've been put in the database.
Maybe did it for everybody at one point, but whether you were a part of that, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was set up quite a while ago. I can't remember who was in it, to be honest.
Did anyone see what happened to JK then?
Behind is
He
increasing.
spun
It's
at
now
Horseshoe.
6.3
He,
seconds.
yeah, when he was up front, he lagged, he like disappeared, and then next thing I knew, he was behind us.
Right rear is hot. Your right rear is hot.
Yeah, he just disappeared, and I saw him fall through the order. I'm not sure if I could hit him, but he wasn't visible.
He rejoined behind me, but he's fallen back to 8th now.
Your lap time was 135.1. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds. Off the pace.
He had something
yeah.
similar happen in the
Track temperature's
CC
falling.
yesterday
It's now
or Wednesday.
47 Celsius.
Noodles back to 4th.
I was thinking, Bruce, you're really racy right now.
Racy.
I've got Grob Schnotter behind me now.
it on the black. Yeah, I'll try. Watch the road. Stop looking at chat in the corners.
/kick and then name.
Tyre temps are looking good.
And then does it ask you to confirm with yes or no?
No, actually,
Oh, it didn't work for
The
you.
gap to Evil behind is now 5.8 seconds. Your lap time was at 134.4. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 44 Celsius.
To the minute, all 4 tyres seem to be wearing fairly evenly. But if I've got any hope of catching up, I'm going to have to... Do I pit early? Do I just do it early? No, I'm going to get in traffic then, aren't I? I've got to stop and change 2 tyres. 4 would be more sensible, but a lot slower in the box, in the pits.
Watch your rear tyre temperatures, they're getting hot.
Just give it another click. So we're 10 seconds now. So we are losing time to Bruce, clearly.
Fastest lap for Lau, 133.1. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 42 Celsius.
That'll help. Clouds are coming in. I'm still really annoyed about what happened to Noodle.
You're looking your right front going into
lag.
International Horseshoe.
Yeah, I'll just add it now.
You're braking too early there. Seconds. Yeah, I'm losing like a second a lap as per the quali times. Noodle was about 3 or 4 tenths quicker in quali, I think, so I might be able to hold him off. If he catches me, I'll just do a little spin, slow him down.
You're outside track limits there.
Yeah, no shit. Wrong fucking mode. 12 seconds.
That's me
Lap
done.
time
I hit
was
the wall again.
34.9. The track
damage.
temperature's falling. It's now 39 Celsius.
Good luck, chaps. Have fun.
See you next time, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for setting it up. Oh, look at Chris as well, man.
Yeah, it took way too long to repair my car.
Good to get some seat time in this, though. The endurance races that we do.
I need plenty of practice.
Your tyre temps are all good.
Wheeler's 5 seconds behind. Yeah.
The gap behind is now 4.3.
Okay. I think we're okay, but I'm not keeping on top of my ERS, am I? Yeah, I'm trying. My shoulders keep tensing up. Relax, relax, relax.
Sectors 1 and 2 are
Sun's going
0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick.
Oh, fuck. That lost a lot of time.
You're locking your left front into turn 1. Yellow flag, safety car is out. Follow AJ.
Get open. Got to change my fronts.
It looks like Mike has crashed.
Safety car as well. It would have helped you guys at the back. Forgot about that. Yeah, I think...
The leader, Lau, is pitting. It's open.
Do we just change the fronts or the rear? What makes more sense? In fact, I can do them all, can't I? Because...
AJ, in front is pitting. Acknowledged. Pit stop requested. Watch your
What
speed
do I do?
limit in the
Do I do
pits.
them all?
What?
Does that make sense?
Must be rotten on it.
No, I'm just going to do fronts. Fuck it.
What the hell? Doing fuel and doing tyres.
Ah, mate. I didn't check my fuel. I think I'll be fine. I think
I
fuel
don't
is
know
fine.
why he's doing fuel then. And he's doing repairs as well. I didn't check.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
It is on default.
Oh, no. Oh shit, ERS, come on. Could I say the replay? Yes, mate. Try to remember. I forgot during the cup when Loz had to send it me.
We were planning to stop for a long time, so I never checked.
Well, you've not lost a position, I don't think, have you?
I've got a
Penalty, fuck.
And then I've got to go in again, and because I changed tyres.
Oh no! I didn't hear you say that, fuck. I don't know if he's coming in this lap, you might get another lap with yellow.
Yeah, I would have said it by now.
Yeah, I've only just caught him, so you'll get another lap.
Yeah, but I'm behind car now, so I can't.
Oh, no.
Oh no,
Okay,
no,
Martin,
he's gonna...
get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
I fucked my ERS, didn't I? How's my fuel?
We estimate 26 minutes of fuel remaining.
Let's
3.5 litres per lap.
If I lock my front wheels a bit, I can even my tyres out,
Stop
can't I?
stuff when nearly, yeah.
Yellow flag, the safety car's out. Green flag, we're racing. Evil is now leading. The leader, Evil, is pitting.
Let's not miss that braking point this time. Nice and easy. Kind of. Wrong mode, come on.
halfway home. Fuel looks good. You're locking your left front going into turn 6.
Well, the safety cars kind of saved my race, but I still feel bad for fucking Noodles.
Oh, 20-second penalty now. Could have taken in the pit lane.
Got Tony behind, P4. Fuck.
You're locking your left front into turn 1.
Man, I wish I'd built my battery during the fucking safety car.
You're locking your right front into turn 5. The gap ahead is now 1.3. Alright Marty, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Great stuff, keep it coming mate. Your fastest lap for Lau,
Oh, in the wall again.
132.9. The track temperature is
damage.
increasing,
Oh, no.
it's now 44 Celsius.
Oh, unlucky Lucy.
AJ is leading the race.
And JK's off again, so he's having trouble with him.
You've got half your fuel left.
I don't want first gear, what am I doing? Knobhead. Switched up too early there.
The gap to Lau ahead is now 2.0.
It's not Bruce in front though. Crew chief's been smoking crack again. Like on Wednesday. Well, Brucey's catching up again already.
P2, you've just done a 134.1. The track temperature's rising, it's now 47 Celsius.
He's had a stroke, yeah. Struggling through here. Come on. Keep switching my AOS too early on the exit there.
The gap to Lau ahead is increasing, it's now 2.5.
Oh, that's not the line. Bruce is catching rapidly.
That was a 134.1. The track temp's increasing. It's now 15 Celsius.
Not sure if he's streaming today, but Deadline Drifter in front. If you haven't already subscribed to his channel, you'll find it on my channel homepage. He doesn't always stream, but when he does, he's in VR and he's very quick, so he's definitely worth a follow. In fact, the same goes for Bruce behind and Noodle behind him. They're all in VR right now. They've all got channels on YouTube. I learn a lot from watching drivers like those. Debs, Bruce and Noodle.
The gap to Lau in front is now 2.7.
He keeps saying Lau. He thinks it's Bruce Law. But he's changed his name again. He used to call him AJ. That broke for some reason.
Just done a 133.3.
Keep grabbing first gear for some reason.
Getting a load of that.
Okay, Marty, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Oh, fucking Christ. See, I said his name and Jesus saved me.
You're locking your right front going into turn 5.
I'm getting my gears wrong now. Come on. Gap to Bruce is open back
The
up,
gap to P3 ahead is now 2.6 seconds.
P3 ahead? What are you talking about? What are you... If crew chief thinks I'm in 4th. I think I'm getting... Yeah, I'm getting Noodles crew chief info. Chris was getting that on Wednesday. He said he was getting Loz's telemetry via crew chief. Nice and easy. Just need to get my battery up. I need to use what I've got to keep up as well. Oh, me. Well, I've installed it recently. Fresh. So maybe it's that. Yeah.
P3, it's getting closer. The gap's now 2.6.
So it's happening for a few people then. I wonder if anyone's posted on the... I don't know why, I keep using the crew chief forums, but I'm sure they have a Discord as well. Using a forum is so 1998. No, not 98, that's too early. 2008. In the wrong mode again. Somehow, I'm going to jinx myself here, but somehow we are managing the gap to Bruce. He must have got some damage or something. To be fair, forms and 98.
Martin,
yeah.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Well, 1998, I was into football, and on our family PC, I used to love playing FIFA Road to World Cup 98. I used to love that. What else? Quake. I was probably playing... Was Quake around then? I can't think. No, that was later. Maybe. 98. What else was happening in 98? Obviously it was the World Cup in France. I think what other games I played back then.
Five minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
Your first kid was born in 98, wow. How old was I? 13? Killed my battery again.
P2, you've just gone out of track limits.
Leave it in build, I'm going to have to.
The pit window closes in 2 minutes.
PlayStation 1 with Gran Turismo. Oh yeah, Test Drive. That's what I used to play. Test Drive. I had, I'm sure it came out on PC. Driver, that San Francisco game. Well, I had that on the family PC, I think. But by the time I got my own computer, it was stuff like. By then, it was probably GTA Vice City was out.
Pit window closes in 1 minute.
Does anyone? This is whoa, fuck! Oh shit! That's a wall.
Lau is reeling you in. The gap's now 2.2 seconds.
I've got damage. I've got damage. Lots of damage.
International horseshoe.
Oh no! What'd you do? You hit the wall on the exit?
Yeah, middle of the bus stop. Fucked it. Did I?
I was sweating with you back there.
Well, that's fucked it now.
That might be the least of your worries when you cross the line, to be honest, mate.
Do I repair?
I think you might have skipped the checkpoint.
Oh, have I? And I haven't pitted for the damage either. Yeah, oh, I fucked it. Ah.
Okay,
I missed
Marty, the
checkpoint.
next car is NRTH.
Fuck. Well, that's wank.
P5. There we go, it's over. Bring it back round.
Have you retired are you retired as well, JK? Fuck. Did I just take my eye off the fucking road or something? What did I do wrong there? Yeah, I mean, I was looking at chat, and then I'm braking at the normal point. Turn-in's looking normal. Oh, I touched the grass. Twat. What an idiot. What's the gap? 4 seconds. What a shitter. Also, JK, were you sandbagging in practice? Because I really had, my hopes were so high after practice when I got the quickest lap. I was like, holy shit, we can get a good qualifier here, but nah. Enjoyed that though, I do like these cars. I'm looking forward to, where are we racing next? Where's the next endurance one again? Indianapolis. I'm looking forward to that. I think I'm going to go in the LMDh again. Yeah, cheers JK, you're doing good as well. Did you have that, black screen issue again? I think you had it on Wednesday, didn't you? Was it Wednesday? You had that problem where, yeah, fucker. I hate that. Like, during practice, I'll normally do a few laps to sort of settle in and get the setup right, then do a hot lap and try and get the quickest time I can, then put race fuel in and just cruise. But without seeing everyone else's representative hot laps, sometimes it just gets my hopes up. Hey Neil. Your son was born in '93. Okay. I mean, I'm going to be 40 next year, so we're getting there. Oh, you did have the same problem. So you're VR, aren't you? I presume. Well, I hate when you go off and it fucks your whole race. To be fair, that's the first time in an absolute age, I think, where I've crashed and retired. I'm sure it's been like well over a year. Yeah, we've crashed a few times, but normally we've got time to repair and carry on, but I obviously missed that checkpoint and it was pointless. Where's the timer? Oh, we're done. Oh, you're not in VR, okay. So, your screen just turns... Ah, right. Funny thing. Yeah, normally I would want to just, even if I'm last, repair, carry on, just stick at it. But I'd missed that checkpoint. And there was only like a lap or so to go, so I didn't really give a shit. So, my first race... on my new setup, my left monitor just turned off, but I went over some sausage curbs at the time and I thought that my connection had just got shaken loose, so I actually swapped it to a different cable, carried on. Next race went fine. The next day I had my screens on, I wasn't racing, my left monitor just randomly turned off. Well, I thought it was random. I was like, okay, so it wasn't the sausage that did it. For some reason my left monitor had reset to factory settings, and by default it has a 4-hour turn-off cycle, no matter what. It's not like a screensaver. No matter what, after 4 hours it'll just turn off. So that's fixed it. So check if your game, is it your monitor that feels like it's turning off, or is the game just like blacking out? Yeah, I mean, power saving mode, yeah. So I've got Samsung my middle one's a G7 and my left and right are G5, 32 inch. Well done AJ, well done Bruce.
Yeah, nice one AJ.
Thank you.
Enjoy the champagne noodle, I'm really sorry about that lap 2, whatever it was. Was it lap 2, lap 1? Can't remember. Lap 2, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. It happens.
So yeah, JK's confirmed he had that black screen thing again.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, he had it in the CC and he was also
It
leading.
just freezes.
Yeah.
It's just a shame.
Are we saying it's not a black screen, it freezes for him, like the whole game just locks up?
Is he in VR?
No, negative.
That's what used to happen to me in my Quest 3. That's why I went back to my Rift.
Yeah, he's saying that he's still got audio and feedback, but note that the screen just freezes.
I mean, he completely disappeared on my screen. Like he just vanished.
It sounds like a connection thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, well, the thing is, I thought that, but then I've had those issues where I get like the black screen and it essentially freezes. You still hear audio and stuff. To everyone else, I sort of stop on track like I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, but in the CC, it was like I had a big lag, and then that's when you when he went into the barrier, and then when we went through, we actually drove through your car, which was like halfway along that straight, stuck. It was weird. It was like lagged more than anything.
Yeah.
So his car was like kind of ghosted out.
You'll see it in
that Geo. He was behind me, and he come past me, and there was no car there. He was well ghosted. Didn't see him at all.
Right, where's Chris gone?
Shame about that spin, Bruce. I was really looking forward to that race. It was really close.
Yeah, it didn't feel the same after the pit stop.
Did you do 2 or 4?
I took 4.
Yeah, I stuck with the rears only.
I took fronts only, but then kind of realised that during the safety car I probably could have just taken all 4, but I had such little wear, they were pretty even anyway.
Yeah, I started underfueled at the start so that I could take, and then I think it was like 30 litres, I could change all 4 tyres.
That's a good strat, that, yeah.
So I was a bit lighter, and yeah, it was a shame about JK because we were finally on for a race.
I think AJ was the only one that didn't have some sort of issue, but for Noodle, I was his issue. And then he got like 20 seconds of penalties.
Luckily, I did have a spin. What was it like? You have turn 1 and then turn 2. I had a spin there, but luckily it was before the safety car, so I was able to catch back up.
Like an absolute idiot, though, I didn't build my battery up during the safety car. So when we went green, I only had like 1/3 of a battery, and then I was struggling just to get some juice back while trying to keep up with AJ. I feel like if I had have kept my battery full during the safety car, I might have actually been able to challenge, but still enjoyed it.
I sort of remembered halfway through the lap to stick it into off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because off builds better than build, doesn't it?
Yeah, because build, it will still deploy, it just doesn't deploy as much.
You've explained this before, but I always use build, but it's fucking pointless.
Yeah, it's not, well, it's build's still good, because it basically means you,
Cheers,
it just deploys less, so you're using less, which...
Yeah.
But it means you're not an absolute sitting duck. It tends to still deploy at the start of the straight when it's most needed, and then it sort of tapers off a bit more, I think.
Right.
Like if you're in attack, it will use a chunk at the start of the straight, and then it will carry on using it all the way down the straight. But in build, it'll use a bit at the start, and then it will just taper off until it's not using any, which is like a more efficient way of using the battery, I think.
I gotcha.
What's the best way to build it then? Off.
And like if you're just purely trying to build it, just turn it off, yeah. Because it doesn't
break or what?
It just if you turn it off, it's just with those cars, it's just on the brakes that you get your energy back. You don't get it on the turbo. But it means that when you're on the throttle, it doesn't use any, so you can really recharge it. So if you're like behind the safety car, turn it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can ride the brakes a little bit too to build it.
Yeah, at the end of the safety car, I was doing that a little bit just to because get heat in the brakes and build the battery. It's got a little cheat, although it doesn't always work. Is you can if you lower your brake pressure because you're on the
braking zone,
it extends the braking zone. You're on the brakes longer and harder, so you put a lot more battery back, but then you obviously suck at braking. So certain tracks like Silverstone, it can be quite good.
So because I only changed my fronts, and then I'd realised during the safety that I'd fucked my battery, I was just slamming the brakes repeatedly and just giving my fronts tiny little lockups just to wear them off a little bit, just to even out my tyres.
I feel like the game is smart enough to know to like damage your tyres if you do lockups.
Damage wear, it's all the same to me.
But not to the game.
I didn't feel any flat spots or anything.
Yeah, I mean you can just hold down the brake and throttle on, you'll get your battery back.
These tyres though, even though they're soft, they can take anything. Like even when you spin and fuck it, like your tyres just come out okay usually.
Yeah, I mean they're made for 24-hour races, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, true.
So, yeah. Although saying that, they're meant for like Le Mans and stuff in the night, so they should be quite soft.
In WEC and IMSA and stuff like that, do they only have one tyre compound for dry?
No, I don't think so. I think in the WEC they have a couple. I
think IMSA only has one. This the slicks and right, this is mission.
I think does it have hard in the game?
I don't think so.
Let me check.
I feel like it has a hard, but it's absolutely useless.
Yeah, I mean you can go through a full tank of fuel with a soft, absolutely fine. So yeah,
Got all three: soft, medium, and hard.
I think when we did the championship at KC, like everyone took the mediums or the hard for the first race because it was like a really hot track temperature, and they all panicked.
Barcelona,
was it Barcelona? Yeah, it might have been, yeah. And I didn't, and got a really good start, but then Tex still managed to catch me on the second stint, annoyingly. Like they were all talking about it in the chat, saying what tyres they're going to take. I'm like, yep, I'm taking softs.
Yeah,
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, sometimes it's better just to keep quiet, isn't it? Like if there's some sort of game-ending issue that can happen, I do like to share that info. But during the cup, when Jim's like telling everyone what they can do for strat, I'm like, Jim, be quiet. You're giving away all the fucking strats.
Yeah. It's called a competitive advantage.
So,
and I have to take them when I can get them.
Latest, Neil. Thanks for tuning in, mate.
Right, I'm going to get off, guys. Thanks for the race. I'll catch you all again soon, I'm sure.
Right, well recovered, mate. Sorry again. See you in the next one.
No problem. Catch you later.
Peace.
Yeah, cheers for the race. I'm going to get going as well.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Well done.
Well, Heltine there at the end. I mean, you were making me sweat.
Yeah, like I said, I do feel like if the green flag, was your battery full when it went green after the safety?
Yeah, I had it full and I managed to keep it around 50, 60 each lap.
I was struggling at like a quarter of the battery while trying to keep up with you and trying to build battery, and yeah, I need to learn to do better at that. I've done so many races now in Formula 1 and a few races in these with the RS, and I still haven't learned how to use it properly.
So coming into T1, I would put it into balanced, let it sit at balance the whole infield, and then as you're exiting towards the oval, put it in quali, drop it down to attack around 5th or 6th, and then balanced right before the braking zones. That's all I was doing.
Well, because mine had got so low, I was like, I need to put it into build just to build it as much as possible. So before the hard braking zones, I was throwing it into build, balanced between the corners, and then I was only using attack. I was thinking, if I can get my battery back up to 60%, I was going to throw it into quali to try and catch you, but the race was just too short.
Now I did notice, I don't think the difference between quali and build, there's not a big difference in terms of recovery, it's just deployment.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I realized that when I was doing a race with Matt, Sim Racers Arms, and I kind of realized that.
Yeah. So, Chrissy, I'll give you my take on this.
I'll join you in your stream. Good racing.
All right, cool.
Great race.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Well done. I'm just trying to catch up with some of the incidents.
No, you're good.
So, my take on this, Chris, is I think there's kind of, again, I'm not particularly good at judging stuff, but there's two parts to this. You can see that he's not. How much room has he got on the left? He's not got a lot of room, but you can see that he's going to be aiming to the right of Mr. Bonner. So it's Captain Hindsight speaking here. I don't know if you're still there, Chris, but no, maybe he didn't have a radar, maybe. But at this point, you can see here he's going to want to turn in. Probably too much. You do have a lot of room to the right. I'm not saying you have to give him the room, but had you have done so, that contact there might not have happened. And then at this point, as soon as it does look like he's not aware that you're even there, because at this point he should have felt the contact, and then you probably think, I've got space now, but he just keeps coming over. So that's on him, but I'm not trying to blame you for it here, and it's easy to say because I wasn't involved in it, and I know I'll make a lot of mistakes, but it's just kind of like, and I know these cars are very quick as well, and it's hard to take it all in as you go, but at this sort of point, you can see you're kind of aiming for a line that he's also on, so you should have maybe tried to use the space on the right, so then at this point you think, right, we're safe, but then he keeps coming over. And then once his back end is like turned, he's just going to keep going, and it just gets worse. So yeah, it's... Oh, and he came off way worse. Wow, let's just see, do you manage to... Yeah, okay. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on a minute. What happened there? It's a fucking thing. I'll show you that in a second. Whoa! He just went through you. What's that all about? Is that netcode? Yeah, we're still on lap 1. So you can see what happens to the other guy. Huh? Is that netcode that's allowed him to go through you? I don't know. Never seen that before. Because you clearly weren't invisible to him, because he's tried to slow to get past you. He was invisible for you also. Oh shit. So he has gone on the grass as well, but then look at this. He's gone. Totally gone. I don't know if there's anything else to look out for there. But yeah, I hope I wasn't being harsh there, Chris, but yeah, sometimes if you see someone in front of you and they're going to go for a move, it was almost like he wasn't aware you were there at all. But yeah, I mean, it's easy to say, to try and avoid that sort of stuff. But okay, let's go to so I'll put it in quali mode here to try and stay ahead of Noodle. But it's got the slipstream. This is where I missed my braking point. Look how... Fuck. Does he have to back up? He does. I mean, thankfully... Oh, he's put it back into the wrong gear. Or was he trying to just get out of the way? So he's lost 3 positions there. And he got back up to 3rd in the end. So not the end of the world, but yeah, that was pretty poor by me. I like missed my braking point by like 100 yards or something daft. I normally brake there. Oh no, okay, I mean, what? Let's look at it for me again. Maybe it's... Yeah, maybe I was just reacting to the car in front. Maybe I increased my brake pressure at that point. Bollocks. Well, yeah, but I think it was more the braking. The lonely GT3 at the back. Yeah, same. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to check, really. Let's just follow JK for a bit. Obviously, he has a technical problem later, but we'll see how it looks in the replay. I'm not sure. Was it Dan Lewis? Doesn't he have... Remember last year during the Cup or a while ago? Lap 7, okay. I recall Dan Lewis having some sort of software that allowed him to, like... Was it lap 3 for you as well, Chris? Was that something else? Beautiful camera angle. Have I missed something else for you? Was this where that last chicane? Okay. It's Rob Schlachter in front. Yeah, I remember Dan Lewis, he had some sort of program or software that allowed you to like look at your I'm sure it was an AMS2 thing. Maybe drop him a message. He might have... Whoa. What the holy shit was that? Who was that? Oh, it's this guy again. You know what? That's retaliation. This is him retaliating to that earlier incident. Which is his fault, really. Is this him retaliating? It looks like it. Is he on the brakes? Brakes. off the brakes. Let's go on board and have a look at that. What do people think? So bear in mind there was an incident earlier on with Chris and this guy. It was this guy, wasn't it? Wait, it can't be. Was it this guy? Yeah, same guy. I can't see a steering wheel. I need to look over my dash. Yeah, so he's... It looked at first like it might be a retaliation against from earlier. But he's turning away from it. Yeah, I'm not so sure now. I wouldn't want to judge him on that. It was terrible. So, trying to think of a few things that could be going on here. So I always broke at the 200 mark. I know that like people like Chris and I, we're not the quickest. So maybe this guy usually brakes a bit later. I mean, I get spooked sometimes if the driver in front of me brakes. So Chris is right on the 200 there. Where did he brake? Right on the 200 as well. But maybe he wasn't giving it full pressure. Like, just thinking out loud, maybe he takes the bus stop a lot quicker than Chris does, and Chris braking a little harder maybe spooked him, and yeah, that can happen. I know I've been on the receiving end of that because my braking is one of my weak points, and drivers behind sometimes get caught out by me braking earlier or whatever. Not necessarily what happened to Noodle, but like, you know, a similar thing to this. So I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't really want to make a call on that because there's a whole bunch of things happening there. Hard to say. Don't know what you guys think. If you need to see any other angles or whatever, just let me know because we're all night. Oh, he did the same as me. He did the same. He did the same as me. Yeah, missed the checkpoint. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I had to do. So, do you remember that 6-hour race that I did here? I think I had to do that once. Oh shit. So this is obviously where. Is he trying to drive blind there? Wow. So clearly, JK's had that issue where. Oh shit. No way. Are you... What? Do you want me to go back to the incident with Chris? What the fuck? That looks like a connection problem. Or... Fuck. 100%. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So the rest of it's explainable, but yeah. So your game's possibly freezing up, and then it's not giving any data out. So the server's not picking you up. But yeah. But what if his game's literally frozen at that point, and then the replay now doesn't know where he is? It might not be a connection, it could just be literally a game freeze, if you know what I mean. Like it's hung. And the game freezing would stop the telemetry from going out or whatever. I don't know. I'm no expert in this shit. And then, yeah, he's trying to drive with yeah. Bollocks. And look how far he's got to get back to the pits as well. Who was that? A lot of offs today. Seemed pretty tame though, didn't it? Yeah, but saying that, have you ever had a game freeze problem before? So it'd just be interesting to know, like, yeah, I was thinking fresh install, but no guarantee that I'll fix it. But I was thinking, what was I thinking? Yeah, I'd like to know your specs and exactly your hard drive. So before my upgrade, I used to get a lot of occasional micro stutters, little bits of lag here and there, but fairly often, not massive freeze. Well, actually, every like 3 or 4 races, I'd get like a 1 second freeze. And that was purely down to my hardware not being able to keep up with the game. Do you run the graphics quite high? Have you got a fairly capable system? Would you call it high end? If you're on like a medium end rig, medium spec, and you're having to like have certain things turned down to give your like, I don't know, give your CPU some headroom and keep your frame rate up, is it possible you're just getting a little performance spike and your computer's having a SSD? Is your computer having a complete fucking brain freeze because of just performance issues in general? Yeah, I'd like to think a fresh install would fix it, but if it's a hardware issue and your game is just freezing because your computer's struggling, then I don't know. So it'd be good to what is it I used to run? In fact, Chris, you showed me it. If you're still there, there was that bit of so many things. I just don't have the knowledge to solve it. Yeah. So I'd be interested to know what graphics card, what CPU you're running, what your display is, because you're on a flat screen, but are you running one? What's the resolution? You're on an SSD, so that should be okay. But then you'd want to look at stuff like, there's a program that Chris showed me once that it like records your computer's telemetry and it will show you spikes and what your temperatures were. So has your GPU overheated and like frozen or I don't know, could be any number of things, couldn't it? But if you're able to look at the telemetry and see temperatures and your CPU usage, because on my old spec my CPU would literally sit at like, when I'm racing and streaming, it would sit at like 98% use, and every time it hit 100 I'd get like a little mini freeze. So if you're like sitting near the top end of your CPU and it's gone over, like maybe that's just causing a huge freeze, and then yeah, maybe. It's difficult to Google and find a solution for because there's 101 different things it could be. I don't really know what else to check up on. Yeah, so Noodle's just playing catch up, so he's six seconds behind me at the minute. And then he had to pit twice, didn't he? It's probably worth sticking with Bruce for now. Keep looking into it, but if you're not, I mean, I'm not an expert. I do build my own computer and I have run various troubleshooting sessions to try and figure out issues and looking at temperatures and other stuff. But make a post on, because there'll be other people out there as well that are more knowledgeable in this sort of stuff than me. But let us know your specs, your resolution, so your CPU, your GPU, your RAM ideally as well, what resolution you're running at, and let us know just a bit more information as to what your hardware is. But saying that, you know, you haven't changed your hardware in the last few months and you've only just started getting the problem, so that's why saying a clean install might be the way. Now, here's a question, have you found that booting the game up takes longer than it used to? Like, when I used to run this off a mechanical drive, and the more replays I had saved and the longer the game had been sort of used for, the longer the game would take to boot up. And then every now and again I had to delete, or I deleted all my replays and cleared out my screenshots, and that helped. But then sometimes I found that I had to, I'd take a backup of my settings. So in your documents there'll be a folder that tells the game your graphic settings, your controls, all that jazz. You've got like a couple little, I forget what we call them, little system files in your documents. I'd back those up, delete the whole lot, boot the game up, quit the game, put my settings back in, and then it would just be sweet. I sit in VR on boot screen for 10 seconds before the load. I mean, 10 seconds ain't bad. I used to have to wait like 30 or even up to a minute sometimes or more before I'd like wipe my settings file. But then I could always put it back in afterwards and it would just be fine. Really weird. So we're on lap 10, and if I miss something... Oh, safety car. Right, let's go a bit quicker. So, as you guys know, we've been winning without a password. We ran without a password today. It got more drivers on the grid. Attendance has been a bit low because of, I think mainly because of the summer holiday, stuff like that. And we are, after this week, so next Friday, we're going to be starting a brand new league, I think 6 rounds, and we're going to relatively unused tracks or circuits that we don't often race at, especially in GT3. So we're doing the GT3 Gen 2 league. It's not often that our communities pick GT3 because it's the most popular class in the game when you look at public lobbies, but we're thinking hopefully that'll gain some interest. I think we might start out without a password as well, just to get more drivers on the grid. If it picks up again, we'll put the password back on, but we are considering after that, so it's still... oh no, wait, don't schools go back, like next week or something, start of September? Yeah, anyway, after that league, what we might be doing is... In the hopes to gain more drivers, because the CAI that we've been running has been really popular, mainly because of the fact that we're winning multi-class. So we're thinking of doing some British GT style multi-class, and we'll go GT3, GT4. That's the plan anyway, so we're hoping that will just attract more drivers, and that'll be on a Friday, so I'm hoping that some of the IMSEC drivers that we race with in endurance might be around on Fridays. So we'll try and promote it a bit more on CAI as well, because I'm sure that some of the IMSEC drivers will be interested in that. I'm just waffling now, but yeah, it's just been a shame because all of our communities, RPM, AMSU, KCSR, NRT, I think MVRC have been doing okay on Saturdays for attendance, but all of the others, attendance has been pretty low. So yeah, if you've got any other ideas as to what we can do to help with that, I'm all ears. But I think it's mainly just because people have been on holiday and the schools are off and stuff. So easily done. So where does Brucey break then? That's yeah. I mean, that's a normal breaking point for me, but shit. That's a shame. Fuck. That must have been a lot of damage as well. Unlucky Brucey. And then yeah, see you on Sunday, mate. Looking forward to it. I'm not a fan of Monza, but I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, see you there, mate. Oh, I didn't actually read JK's last message. Completely normal with regards to winning the game. The only thing I've found on forums is people reporting still issue with lobbies that have license on. Yes. Don't know if you're still there, mate, but I think... Oh wait, by license you mean AMS2 like stat rank? And I think, you know, at NRT we have actually turned that back on because we've got the password off, but we'd like all of the F1000 drivers to not be involved. So we have got, I think that's what you mean by license, and we've got it set to, let me check. Oh no, oh yeah, D, minimum rating D, 1300. So I think that's what you mean by license, but yeah, I have heard that before, that it can cause performance issues, but yeah, a massive lag spike like that, I don't know, man. I'll have a word with Jim, because I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't run any of that on the Community Cup servers. So I don't think it'll be that. I'm pretty damn sure he doesn't put any restrictions on there because it's a cup race. So yeah, I'm sure JK's already gone, but hopefully he gets that sorted. Yeah, I think we're done. We're on lap 15. Does Bruce have a second issue? Yeah, because Bruce is in third right now. I can't remember. Does he go off at the horn? No, I can't remember what happened. That's interesting. I'm getting his gears now on my dash. I don't normally. I can see what gear he's in, what gear he's using. Oh, so he does use third. I thought, hey KO. Timed out, yeah. Oh, it was on the Cup server. No way. D100. Right. Could be. Now it's not showing me his gears. Now it is. No, it's not. This fucking game sometimes, man. Right, okay, so yeah, I'll still drop Jim a message and ask if that could be potentially causing it. Yeah, because that's a bit of a coincidence. He's 2 races in a row, he's had it happen, and he won't often be on servers that have that turned on. Because we don't at CAI, and NRT and the others don't normally either. So, oh no, wait, this is the finishing order. Yeah, Bruce is in second, isn't he? Yeah. Don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I think that's it. There's not really anything else to check. Oh, just as he says that. Oh, it's the end of the race. It's over. I thought he just had a little... No, that's it. Yeah, right. Sweet. No, it is. No, it is. Alright, okay, so that's my next plan is to get into SimHub, because at the moment I use SimDash. You know what? Just as a special little treat, I haven't ever shown anyone this. Let me see if I can show you. If I go to my race. Oh, no way. That's cool. Yeah, SimHub sounds massively in-depth. I've never used it. I need to. So I want to show you this. A little behind-the-scenes sneaky peeky. See you next time, dude. So if I turn off my green screen for my wheel, you should maybe see it. There you go. So I've got like a green screen behind my wheel and a little custom dash. It looks weird because this camera is actually like over my right shoulder, and this is a custom dash that I built in this app is called Sim Dash or Sim Dashboard maybe. So I've got over here, I've got my tire pressures and tire temperatures, obviously my gear here, but during that replay then it was working. My speed and my revs, DRS and my pit limiter, Philips Hue light bulbs to what? Yeah, now yeah, I'll get onto that in a minute. I have thought about it. I would like some Philips Hue lights. They do look cool. I've got oil, air temperature, track temperature, ABS traction control. My fuel, fuel per lap average. I think it's average or over the last 3 laps. Current fuel that's in, and there's a little number there that's supposed to show me. It's supposed to show me how much fuel I need to end the race. So if I've got more than enough, it will say plus something. If I'm a litre short, it will say -1. But that doesn't work. And at the top, you probably can't see it, but there's some little LEDs up there, which is basically my tachometer. And then top right, I don't think you can see that. I've got a little battery bar for like ERS and stuff like that. Why am I showing you this? Yeah, so that's that Sim Dashboard. It's great. I've used it for years, but I think it's time to move on. I want to get some Yeah, I want to get a custom hood. I'd like to do away with, because the AMS2 hood is great, it's very functional, but there's a lot going on, and I'd like to try and make my stream a bit cleaner. And yeah, I might need some help from someone, but I've got a lot of learning to do all of that. I'm hoping I can have like custom standings and a tyre widget for my temperatures and pressures, make everything a little bit sleeker and smaller, and then build, I'm assuming on SimHub I can build a dashboard on an Android device, and so I built this one to be green, obviously, so I'm hoping I can do that as well. See the SimHub code for fuel, so let me know when you're setting. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. And the other plan is, because I know that Roy has managed it, I don't know if he's borrowed it from someone else or built it himself, but I'd like to build a hood that... why is my chat off? Has that been off the entire time again? I keep forgetting. So we can host a local web page, and you just display a web page on your device. Okay, yeah. So there's a lot to do. Yeah, I've never touched it, and it's something I've been meaning to do for a while. The reason I haven't done it previously is mainly because performance, because my CPU was so fucking sweaty before. I didn't want to risk a single other bit of performance use with another application, so we can do it now. Right, so that's done. Sunday, we've got round 10 of the Formula 1 League at Monza. We do have 20 signed up, but I'm sure... Okay, we've got a couple new guys at the bottom here, but there's been a few guys who've not been showing up, so hopefully we'll get more than last time, but it's been tapering off a little bit over the weeks. Disable plugins, you don't need to reduce CPU, but yeah, literally anything. Another app on OBS or any other thing running using 1% of CPU would have just been enough to fuck it up. What we got Tuesday, round 1, new league, Road America in the Chevrolet Corvette C3. Awesome. I do like that car. I think I've only driven it once, but looking forward to that league. Yeah, you were always on board as well. So Roy's arm is getting better. I'm hoping sooner or later he'll be back to his usual self. Because I think during the cup race he was literally driving one-handed. He had automatic gears and he was driving one-handed. Bless him. So we've got a few... Oh no, that's 10 tenths. So they're running on Wednesdays. So they do a sprint race and a feature race, but we've also got the shakedown for round 1 in the Formula Junior at the Nürburgring in the Community Cup. Now, last year I only attended a few of those shakedowns, but even if I'm in this race, I have signed up. I won't be streaming it because I feel like it takes away from the main event, and it's kind of a learning process for me. Sometimes I'm experienced enough in the game now, but yeah, I'd rather just stream the actual main feature race. Let's go back to... Sorry, did I have my chat off the entire race? I keep doing that. That's something else I need. The main thing I want for SimHub is a nice chat window, because let me show you this. I'll show you another little behind the scenes thing. LMDh, it's on race department. Okay, so when it comes to importing and using other doodads, I don't know how any of it works, so I'll have to watch some tutorial videos. So basically, hopefully you can see this. Have a look. Yeah, so this is just the chat window popped out from YouTube. What I do is I use, what's that app called again? Power Tools, Super Tools, Power Toys, and that allows me to build like custom grids like this to pop windows into. And I've got a mini one on my right hand screen. Let me turn it on my right hand screen, and when I pop it in there, it sits there, and I've got another app that I use to like lock it in place and make it translucent. You can share with the simple file. Brilliant. That's just what I need. So yeah, I'd like to build one that works. I'm waffling a lot here, but I feel like that stream was quite short. I want to build one that works simultaneously with, not simultaneously, but hand in hand with ACC, AMS2. Preferably, if I can make one universally work with almost all sims, I'd like that. and that's how Roy's works. I think he drives an LMU, ACC and AMS2, and his dash just works across them all. There are some great all-in-ones, yeah. So I'm going to start delving into that soon. I feel like there's something I've got to do tonight though, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll maybe I'll play with that tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's enough waffling from me. Any little behind the scene things I could share? Oh yeah, so another thing I did. Yeah, so automatic chat is probably the most important one. So this is where my actual monitor is. I've obviously got a mask that hides it, but I've got a green screen that's like behind the monitor. I've got like a piece of cloth here, but this is a section of my monitor that I can't actually see. It's only a slither of the bottom of that monitor, but that's because of this camera is literally on top of my right, like the equivalent of like this position. It's on top of my right hand monitor, and when I'm driving, you can probably see that my hand would be like outside, so you'd not see my hand when I'm driving if I didn't have this little sort of cutout. So that's another little trick that I use to make it work. I have been tempted to do like a video showing how I do all of these different things, like, you know, the actual specific wheel cam and that sort of stuff, but I don't know if I want to share all my secrets, because I don't think a lot of streamers do this kind of thing. But I'm going to be redoing it, so I want to redo my dash, build a new hood. I want to do this a bit more professionally, because at the moment I've just got like green vinyl here in front of my display, and yeah, it's very janky. If you were to see it for real, it's janky as fuck. But that's the idea, is just to try and make it look better on stream. Yeah, I mean, cheers, Hassie. I think I've shared more just now than I have done ever before, but it's pretty obvious what I'm doing. I mean, people know that I've got a green screen, but it was a lot of effort to get it to look like the right kind of angles. Something else is, obviously I'm running triple screens, and what you're seeing here is my left display, but when I'm driving, you know, most people would get their displays, the angles just right, and have the what do you call it, the bezel adjustment set up and the actual virtual angles of the monitors correct, so that everything looks perfectly swish on screen. But I actually have the angle in more than you'd probably want, so that it looks a bit more like you're looking out the side window of the car. So there's certain things that I do to make it look better on stream, but aren't necessarily beneficial to me. Like, they might be even maybe slightly detrimental to my viewing experience, but it makes the stream look okay. And yeah, and that's not the main thing, but yeah, but I just enjoy doing that kind of thing. But it has been, other than obviously upgrading my actual PC itself, it's been a while since I've done anything to actually improve my stream. And as you can see, like, this camera, this edge here is really wobbly, and the quality is low. You can't really read any of these buttons because of how low res it is. But this camera, it was like 10 quid. This camera was about 60 quid. This is a Logitech, what is it? Logitech something or other. It's a 1080p camera for like 60, 70 quid. Yeah, cool. No, I'm glad you like it, mate. I'll be honest, like, you know, most drivers that get a lot of viewers and people that subscribe and stuff, it's normally down to that's the one, 910, yeah. You know, driving ability, pace, speed, talent, and personality. But genuinely, I think most people that do tune in, they don't know me. Like a lot of you guys, Hassie, I think you're new to the channel. I don't think you've been in chat before. But most people like KO and guys that I race with that I know are here because of me. But people that don't know me, yeah, I like to think that the camera stuff, it's a bit of a unique thing about the channel. So who knows, once I've kind of improved it, because another thing that would fucking trigger you guys is my left screen is butted right up against my monitor. My right screen, I've actually got like a 20mm gap between the displays, and that's for a number of reasons. But the main thing is, as I've said before, my middle display is a Logitech G7, the side two are G5s. They look identical when you buy them, they look identical. The G7 has more LEDs and bollocks, but the chassis is the same. The mounting on the back, however, is completely different. So my triple monitor stand, when I first got it and I put them on, what I've had to do is my middle monitor is as low as it will possibly go. My side screens are as high as they'll possibly go, and that's still not enough. That the vertical alignment, it's about 2 or 3 mil out. So my middle monitor is about 2 or 3 mil higher than my side ones. For most people that would be massively triggering. I don't see it. When I'm racing, it doesn't bother me. I've got my refresh rates just right so that everything looks smooth between them, because the middle display can handle 244, my side ones can go 144. Again, I'm waffling a lot, sorry. My old spec, I did lock the game to 80 FPS, so they would look the same, and I had G-Sync turned on. The G5s use FreeSync, but they work with G-Sync. But now I've got it all unlocked, and I'm getting usually easily 100 FPS or more. I think I've got it turned off right now, but yeah. So yeah, there's a few little behind the scenes bits of intro and a little sneaky peek at some of the stuff that I do, but yeah. I've got lots to do. I'm PC specs, so yeah, I upgraded about 3 weeks ago now. I'm running an AMD 78, is it 7800 X3D? I think that's the one. Yeah, 7800 X3D, Ryzen 7 of course, 4.2. I've got 128 gig DDR5. I've got a RTX 3080 Ti. It's a Gigabyte brand. I've had that for a couple of years now. So triple 1440p high refresh rate. Yeah, so the reason for that, I'm more than aware that 32 gig would be more than enough. I think my old system before my upgrade was 32 gig, but I do a lot of some of the work that I do 3D work. I like to do video editing, sometimes really large Photoshop files. By profession, I'm an art worker by trade, and we do large format print. And sometimes some of the files I work on are absolutely massive. I've also got 2 4TB M.2 storage slots, so my OS and all my games are currently all on my C drive, which is a 4TB Gen 5 M.2. I've got a secondary Gen 4 M.2, which is also 4TB. There's nothing on it. Yeah, more RAM. So I just figured 64 would have been the way to go, but I figured 128, slightly future-proofing, but also just eliminating the chance of it being an issue. And I've turned on whatever the AMD equivalent of, what's it called? There's a mode in your BIOS that gives you the full whack RAM clock speeds. I forgot what you call it. Obviously turned that on. So I've no idea what the bottleneck would even, maybe even XMP, thank you, yeah. Isn't that the Intel version? What, isn't there like a different, isn't it called something else for AMD? I can't remember, yeah, that's the one. So I've enabled that. Yeah, but yeah, hopefully in the next week or two I'll learn CPU versus GPU. So I don't know what my bottleneck will be now. Maybe it is my GPU, but I bought the GPU during lockdown when all the scalpers were buying all the GPUs. So I paid resizable bar enabled. What the shit are you talking about? What's that? Resizable bar enabled. What are you talking about? What are you talking about with this? Yeah, I think I've waffled enough tonight. But yeah. SimHub, man, like I've been dying to get into it, so I'm going to start learning. Who knows? I might borrow someone else's and just adapt it for my own, or sometimes I do like to just do things from scratch and learn it for myself. We'll see. Something that allows GPU to receive more than 4. Oh, right, sorry. Yeah. Is that not the same thing? Is that not what XMP does? So what do you mean by that? Your CPU and GPU got like 26% bottleneck. How do you know? Explain. I'm not an expert in this stuff by any means. I build my own computer and that's about it. I don't know all of the technicals, but how would you possibly know that I've got a 26% bottleneck? Have you just put it into some sort of like performance calculator? Yes, correct. Right, so you've run it through some sort of calculator, yeah. But you're saying CPU and GPU. Okay, let's have a look. Oh shit. I am going to get off in a minute. I'm just wondering if Chris is hanging out. I might want to go play some other games with some friends. Help, and then system information. Okay. Hopefully there's nothing on here that shouldn't show you guys. I mean, device ID I probably shouldn't share. What do you want to know? CUDA cores. 10,240. Resizable bar, yes. Okay, that's on. Yeah. Graphics boost clock 1710 megahertz. Memory data rate 19 gigabits per second. Cool, okay, thank you. Good to know. Memory interface 384-bit. I have no fucking idea what any of this is. It does say memory bandwidth 912 gigs per sec. That doesn't sound right. Fucking hell. Yeah, it's got 12 gig of GDDR6X. That is mad, isn't it? Extreme performance power plan. Yeah, maybe I'll look into it, but all I can say is, I am going to end the stream now, but all I can say is, generally, since I've upgraded, it's handled everything I've thrown at it. So, one thing I did for the thumbnail for this actual stream was I turned... oh, fuck's sake, I hate this menu. Let's go up. I turned motion blur on high, purely to get... it's in gaming laptops also. Yeah. I turned motion blur on high so that I could take a nice screenshot and have some motion blur going on. But that doesn't work in triple screens when you're watching a replay or taking screenshots. So I did that at my desk on my single monitor. And today, and I turned my computer off last night after setting the stream up without thinking about it. Today I was like, oh fuck, I must remember to turn motion blur off when I go back to race today. And I forgot. It's on. But it runs fine. I just don't think that motion blur works on triples. So, oh, that wasn't on ultra. So I've actually got everything turned up. That wasn't on ultra either. I just feel like I'm gonna give this a try. Is that the maximum? 6? Yeah. These settings are not what I'd set them to. That I checked. So particle level and particle density is the one thing I don't feel like turning all the way up. Ultimate performance power plan, look for CMD comment. Yeah, okay, I have heard of that. Yeah, true. So normally I would turn that off, but I turned it on to take the screenshot, but I accidentally left it on. But it was absolutely fine, like no issues at all today. So I'm just really chuffed with the performance upgrade. So yeah, cool. Yeah, maybe that's why. I mean, I'm fairly sure this computer could just handle anything now. But yeah, those few settings, maybe I did turn them down just through. Do I need them? Shady, you don't need, yeah. So I'm going to tinker with some more. I'm going to play with SimHub. I'm going to do some more stress testing, because one thing I did not do was an actual bench test. I didn't do anything once I built it. I just wanted to get it running, get AMS2 on the go, check that it was smooth. It was. Put all the graphics on max. It was fine. But this weekend I'm going to do a bit of tweaking, a bit of learning and whatnot. So yeah, I think an extra 45 minutes of waffle has been enough for today. So yeah. Cool. Right, I do appreciate the support though, lads. Really good fun today. Shame what happened to Noodle after my little spin, but I fucking love these cars. I'm really looking forward to the next endurance race, and I think we are going to go back to LMDh, even though we do like the GT3s as well. So, no, cool, yeah. If you're not already on any of our Discords, mate, because obviously KO here is a bit of a fucking nerd, and he knows his shit. In fact, well, I think you both are. You're both pretty nerdy. But if you wanted to chat about this sort of stuff, just jump on one of our Discords. I mean, the NRT Discord that I'm on now, there's a lot of dudes on there that they all race in VR. They're all very, very tech savvy. But you've got NRT, AMSU, RPM, KCSR, and MVRC that I race with. I don't race with MVRC as much, but they're in the Community Cup as well. Any of those Discords, just chat away. People can help you out with anything technical. Put the link up. You join. What? What? My mouse keep. What? I'm not sure what you're saying there, dude. You're going to join your sim racer from your mouse, and so you actually sim race with mouse and keyboard. Is that what you're saying? No way. Cool, man. Like, that can't be easy, but if that's what you do and it works, mate, why the fuck not? But yeah, if you want to chat about more nerdy technical computer stuff, just jump on one of our Discords and chat away. I'm sure there'll be people willing to chat with you about that sort of stuff. I'd love to sit and chat all night on here, but I've got shit to do. The setup course, yeah, I haven't raced a setup course for years. That was my go-to for a long time. I used to race with Chris and a few of the friends, and I had a server running off my spare computer, and I'd distribute cars and tracks via it. You know, you'd set the server up so someone can just join, and it just gives them the cars, and we'd do like Formula 3, British touring cars. It was just a fucking pain to set up. So if you ever get into AMS2, mate, you know where to come, you know where to join. Links at the top of my channel. But yeah, appreciate the support. Don't forget to like. Thank you. I don't normally ask, but please like the stream, and I'll see you all. What day is it? I'll see you all Sunday. Yeah, much love back at you, mate. Cheers. Peace. I'll see you in the next one in a bit.